Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm so happy you're here and I really hope you enjoy this video today. I got some patriotic decor for you and I hope you enjoy it. Please give me a thumbs up below and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks guys. Enjoy. DIY number 1. Okay, here guys, I picked up 3 of these blocks from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use the inside of them. This DIY actually is inspired from Unicorn Dust Designs. I will try to link her video down below if you are not familiar with her, which I'm sure most of you are, but I kind of liked what she did, so I did put my own spin on it, but majority of this inspired me to do my own take, but I did get a lot of this from her. But basically, I just painted each one of these, one in red, one in white, one in blue. I used crimson red for the chalk paint for the red one, ivory chalk paint for the white one, and this is cobalt blue in folk art. And then I grabbed 3 of these little stars, and they didn't fit. I mean, they were kind of see the back of them, but I thought I could still work with them, so I did paint them. But I ended up finding these in my stash, and I knew I had bigger stars, but so I painted these pretty much the red, white, and blue, the same paint colors that you saw. This now I'm just going over each of the stars and all 3 boxes with the Waverly chalk or antique wax. I just wanted that really rustic look. This one actually got a little dark, so I do actually go back over it with a little bit of Waverly to kind of mellow it down a little bit. But I did go over all the blocks and all the stars. And those 3 stars that you saw me do earlier, those little small ones, I do use those in a different project, and that's the reason why I left them in here. And now I'm just going to glue the star. I did the white star on the blue one. And on the white, I did the red star. I'm just kind of gluing the boxes down on each other and then gluing the little stars on the front. And then the red one on top, and then the blue one on the red box. Kind of self-explanatory, but... And then I grabbed some twine, some jute twine, and I wrapped around all 3 of the stars. I did cut out the other 2, but you kind of get the gist after you've seen one. But I did that to all 3. And then I went into my button stash and I got 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 red button, and I just added that to the twine. And DIY number 2. So if you guys watched any of my other videos, I was obsessed with my watermelon coasters, and I was like, why not make some for 4th of July, or even patriotic. It could be for like Memorial Day even. I'm a little late for Memorial Day, but these can be used for Memorial Day as well. But I basically just colored them in the cobalt blue like I did before, and I used that little star kind of as a template, and I just went around with a little bit of a white paint pen that wasn't working very well. I just kind of did an outline so I could see what I was doing. I did that for 2 of them, and then I got two more that I'm going to do the stripes on. But after I get it outlined, I go in with some ivory chalk paint, and I just paint those stars. And I ain't going for nothing perfect. I'm going for the rustic farmhouse look, so none of these stars turned out perfect, and I was okay with that. They were all kind of a little wonky. Here I'm going in with some washi tape, and I'm just kind of outlining my star or my stripes, and then I go in with this actually might be flag. This actually might be a flag red from Apple Barrel. I didn't realize I wasn't using crimson. I used crimson later, I guess, but I kind of skipped ahead. You guys have seen me paint many, many times, but I just basically painted my stripes and then removed the tape and then taped it down again over the red and painted the white. And now I'm going to go over this with antique wax again, and I do that to all of them, over the stars and the stripes. And then I go over it with a healthy coat of Mod Podge, just to make them to where they're drink safe, so you're not ruining the wood or your paint. And then I give them a good dry, and there you go. I thought these turned out super cute. DIY number 3. So this is a cutting board, and I got it for $1.49 at the Boys and Girls Club. Which I'm sure you guys have all seen these being done before, because I'm not the only one that has done these, but I'm basically just going to tape it off and paint a American flag on it. I'm kind of going with the lines on the cutting board. And once I got it taped off, I go in with my cobalt blue to paint that little square, and I do go over that with 2 coats, guys. And now here comes the crimson. I go in for crimson, and I go in with the Waverly, just because this was kind of an oil-based thing. I'm pretty sure they had oil on this to where for the board, I wanted to make sure that the paint was going to cover decent. So, did my red, and then I did my white stripes. I actually had to lift up the paint and retape it in some areas because it was getting kind of wonky. So, that's what I'm doing here. It's like it wasn't, I don't know, my stripes were kind of funky, I don't know. But that's crafting. This is how it turns out. And I grabbed one of these little wood cutout stars from Dollar Tree, and I go over with some white paint. I really like how that turned out on the top, so I just left it with one. I just go over it with a little bit of hot glue and stick it down. That's it. DIY number 4. And of course, now that I'm into doing gnomes, I have to make a patriotic gnome for you guys. So I grabbed a red sock and I cut it and filled it up with some rice. And now I'm filling it with some polyfill. Tie it off. Grabbed one of these cute little beards. Look at how cute these are. And glued that on there. Make sure it's all glued down right. I grabbed one of these socks. And I wanted to have a little bit of red on it, so I kind of went every other one in a way. It has a lot more blue on it than it does have white and red, but it worked out for the purpose, so it turned out super cute, so I'm not too unhappy with it. But after I get done painting and drying it, I put it on his head and I flip up his little rim of his hat and glue his little nose down, and then I'm just going around the edge of it, gluing down the hat. And now I'm going to stuff the hat with some more polyfill. Grab some jute twine and tie it around it, and I actually tie this one in a little bow. And then I grab some beads, and I don't know where these beads came from, guys. They're all different kind of sizes and shapes. There's some oval ones and there's some square ones and stuff, but I basically just glued them all together after I painted them red, white, and blue. And now I'm putting a little bit of jute twine down in the... gluing a little bit of jute twine down in the little hole on the top to give it a little wick, to make my little fireworks. He's going to be my little firework gnome. I grab some more jute twine and I'm kind of just tie him in a group of 3. Trying to get my string right. It was kind of flipping up on me, so I do glue it in the back a little bit. And I give it one good squirt in the front too, so it's not sliding all over the place. I don't want it to come untied. I cut off the excess and just glue the little fireworks right down to his little hat. DIY number 5. Now this basket I've had in my stash for a while. I don't know where it came from. I think it was $1 or from a garage sale. Grab one of the farmhouse calendars with this page in it, and I cut out the American flag, United States thing, and grab some Mod Podge, and I'm just going to Mod Podge this right down to this basket. I did have to put quite a bit of Mod Podge on there to get it to stick, but I actually thought it turned out pretty cute. This is a very simple DIY. I didn't do much to this. I'm just kind of making sure that it's all stuck down. I dry it. And then I put some floral foam in it and cut down some twigs from, they're the lamb's ear from Walmart, and then this came in a bunch of flowers too, the pink flowers, and I just cut them off and stuck them in there as well. DIY number 6. Now this one, I don't know where I got these rounds. I've had them forever. I have several of them, but I'm just going to go over it with some antique wax, so with a baby wipe. That seems to be the easiest. I go over the sides and the front. I do not do anything with the back. You can if you want. And I got these cute little napkins at Ben Franklin. They were $4.99. So I thought that was pretty cheap for a whole bundle. I peel off the layers. This one's a 3-ply, so I peeled off all 3, or all 2 from the back. And I'm just going to Mod Podge this down. And here I'm kind of going over the top. But before my Mod Podge dries, I'm actually dragging my finger along the edges. And kind of getting it to some of it to peel up and stuff. I wanted that rustic look and make it look like it was been all torn up and stuff. You can use water too. There's a bunch of people that do the water thing. I actually think this is pretty simple. Just as long as your Mod Podge is still wet, it'll do it. But be very careful because it can peel up more than what you want, depending on how much it sticks down. And here I'm grabbing those little stars that you saw at the beginning, and I am going over these as well with some antique wax and getting them kind of that rustic, dirty look. And now I'm just gluing them down. And then I grab a Sharpie marker and I just write the letters USA on each of them. And that's it, you guys. Final reveal. And here's everything at the very end, guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed what you're seeing. I think I finally got a schedule going. I believe what days are going to work out best for me is going to be Tuesdays and Saturdays that I'll be uploading. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to give you another video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let me know which one's your favorite, guys. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm debating on which ones I like. I really like the gnome. I love that star and box one, and I really like that one too. So I don't think I can pick a favorite this time. So let me know down below which ones you guys like. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.